Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for my 18-week pregnancy update. So right now, I do not know for sure the gender of our baby, but by the time I post this video, I will know. So I wanted to get this video done before I knew so that I wouldn't give out any hints as to what it might be. I'm at the very end of my 18th week of pregnancy. Tomorrow will be the first day of 19 weeks when we find out the gender. So one big thing that I've been noticing with 18 weeks, it's been kind of progressing, and I feel like today it's really hit its peak, or at least I hope it's hit its peak and it'll just get better from here, is a sort of feeling of dizziness and lack of focus. And yeah, just a real, I feel kind of sick today. I was supposed to go out and meet a friend today, go to her house and visit, but I had to cancel. It is a half an hour drive away, which is usually not a big deal, but I've just been feeling so dizzy that I'm not sure if it's really safe. It definitely would not be comfortable for me to drive for, an hour there, or sorry, half an hour there and half an hour back. So what I've kind of been noticing this morning as well as yesterday, it's just a real feeling of just being completely zoned out, and to the point where when I'm trying to zone back in, my eyes just won't go. It'll take them a long time to get back into focus. And I don't think it's a problem with my eyes. I think it's more mental, like my brain's not getting there, like, hey, we want to focus now. So I'm thinking this could be from a combination of things. So it could be because I've been feeling tired. Maybe I'm just getting more tired now. It could be low blood pressure, because I do really feel like my low blood pressure is coming and going. Another thing is that I've been having pain and a lot of soreness in the very back of my neck, kind of where it connects to my skull. So maybe there's a pinched nerve there that is sort of not letting the proper blood flow through. Maybe that's what's making me sort of dizzy and unfocused. And then of course another thing is the baby brain. They say that baby brain is caused from sort of the baby taking DHA omega-3s from your brain. And I have been on a vegan DHA supplement for a very long time. I don't know, I guess it could be any of those things, but that is sort of what's been happening. Part of me just wants to wait it out and see what happens. I'm thinking maybe today it's a little bit worse because I did work until midnight last night, and so I didn't get to bed till late. So maybe it's just my sleeping patterns. I don't know. It just feels like all I really want to do is just sit and be completely dazed and zoned out and do nothing. That's what I feel like my body wants to do, but my personality and my mind and the rest of me does not want to do that at all. I just feel like I have so much to do, so much that could be accomplished. My body needs to catch up. So I think it's been a lot bigger, a lot more of a struggle mentally than it has been physically. Because physically, I just want to do nothing. I just want to be completely zoned out and not think about anything. But mentally, I have this sort of expectation and this want to get so much done, especially when I have time off of work. And that has been a huge struggle for me, because I still want to be able to organize my thoughts. I want to be able to, get up and do things and do them efficiently, but it seems like physically it's just really, my body is really holding me back right now, just from this feeling of being so, I guess, out of it, like in a dream world. So it has been pretty frustrating for me, and I think just that struggle, that mental and physical struggle, is actually causing more mental pain on me, causing more, you could almost say, anxiety, just a not to the extent of anxiety, but yeah, just an overall feeling of like, hey, I want to get stuff done, but I can't do it, and it's just like really frustrating and disappointing. And yeah, I just feel not very well about all of it, especially, you know, at the end of the week, looking back on my week and seeing like I had all of this time and what did I do with my time, and, you know, being disappointed in myself and sort of disappointed in my body for not like allowing me to just get stuff done. At the end of the day, I know that I'm still extremely lucky with this pregnancy. I do know people who have had super difficult pregnancies with tons of horrible symptoms. So I know that I'm still very lucky even when it comes to this sort of symptom, this sort of thing that's going on. You know, a lot of people just sleep their entire pregnancies. So I should, you know, be grateful that I've kind of made it this far and have been able to still work and still do whatever, right? I just expect a lot more for myself, I guess. And so it's a little bit frustrating when it feels like you can't do that just due to your own physical body. Like it sort of feels like there's something wrong with me, even though I know that there's nothing wrong with me. I'm doing the best that I can, but it's just that, yeah, that feeling like I'm not doing good enough. I'm not doing enough. I remember saying very early in my pregnancy that even getting pregnant was a huge mental game for me, and an early pregnancy was a huge mental game for me, and it seemed like most of my symptoms, most of my struggles, it all seems to be more mental than it actually is physical. And I've always been able to learn a lot of lessons through those things, through those mental struggles. I've always been able to learn a lot of lessons, and I remember early on that I felt like one of the lessons that I was sort of being taught by this whole experience of trying to get pregnant and then becoming pregnant and feeling certain symptoms, probably including this symptom as well. It's all about me learning to let go. And I guess at this point in time, even just listening to myself describe this whole situation, it sure definitely sounds like I'm not really letting go, like I'm holding on to this sort of control or this power that, this power over myself of trying to, I guess, control a situation or make sure I'm getting enough done. And because if I get enough done, that means that I have control over something or I've accomplished something. So maybe this whole situation is just going back to the original lesson that I thought that I was learning, which was the lesson of just letting go. So I guess I still have a little bit to learn. And I do feel like physically, you know, there's nothing really wrong with me, no reason to panic, no reason to go to the doctor or be worried about anything that's happening to me physically. So I guess the only thing left is to sort of just take care of myself, both mentally and physically. Even though I did want to accomplish a ton of things, maybe it's time for me to actually just start focusing on maybe calming down and letting go a bit and just taking care of myself instead of feeling like I need to accomplish so much. Or if I can find some sort of balance where I'm doing both, that would be awesome, because then I would be satisfied in both ways. But yeah, I don't know. I guess this is just a lesson that I need to learn right now. If I will learn it, I'm not so sure, because I'm still struggling with it a lot. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna skip the belly shot this week. I wasn't really expecting this, and now it kind of seems like a downer, so I don't really want to do the belly shot as well. I'm just gonna stick with that. And yeah, that was my 18-week pregnancy update. Thank you so much for watching. Obviously, if you like this channel, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more pregnancy updates. I will talk to you guys again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
It's so easy right now to tell you that you're the one for me. I've been thinking a long time, maybe we could rewrite our history. So come with me and we'll take on the world. There's nothing that you and I won't see. It's so easy to tell you, baby, you're the one for me.